And there's different types of jobs where you could be teaching. I'll give you an example. If you're teaching elementary schools, um, pretty much you're an entertainer. You're not going to be teaching them a whole lot. They got a lot of homework as it is, so you'll be teaching them as an edutainer, as one of my friends, Pat, likes to refer to. Middle school is where they really get down to business. And elementary school is 6 years. Um, the fourth, fifth, and sixth um, year of elementary, they start getting on computers, getting a little bit more ready for the rigors of study. You won't be doing a lot of that. There's a lot of running around. Trying to get some kids to just sit in their chair is a big accomplishment because they're used to kind of being their own boss. But they try to get that curtailed in Japan in the elementary years. But 4, 5, and 6 is where they start introducing computers to them, typing, calligraphy, paying more attention to studies more. And it's more regimented. It's a big jump from grade 3 elementary to grade 4. And then 5 just notches up. And then by grade 6, they're already familiar with computers, how to present, and take a lot more leadership of their studies. Middle school in Japan is a little bit different. It is probably one of the most academically challenging times for students. I mean, it's study, it's go time. High school, you're kind of prepping up for university. How Japanese middle school works is first and second year, you're doing club activities, and those are a big deal. And I think some junior high schools, everyone has to join a club, so there's no choice for some people. And then the third year, you buckle down because you want to get into your high school. So the last years of every phase of Japanese school, you got to buckle down, and there's a lot of buckling down. So might see a lot of kids with games and playing games on the train because at school they're not allowed. Some schools it's forbidden to even take it out. So yeah, so if people only see kids at the train, they might think, oh, these kids are playing games all the time. But the thing is, they're actually just studying a lot. And the only time they can touch games are that train ride or outside of the school when they meet their mates. So this is a second one of my schools. But I usually don't teach here. This is more of a sports field area. So it looks like my university going to that. Yeah, we had a good first day. I can divide quickly the different types of people. Sorry for the shaking, I'm holding it without a stabilizer. In university this year, first class, I had a lot of returning students, so I'm really happy. Hello. Who is this? Okay, hi Kylie. Had a lot of return students, so they already knew what I was going to do in my class style from last year, but I hope they felt they can improve their English. So that's why I have five or six return students, and I really feel happy that's happening. This university takes their studies very seriously, and the students do too. Where do you live, man? I am in Tokyo, man. So, yeah, if you're in Japan, like some universities take their English studies seriously, some are just using it to get ahead for a business. So it's kind of cool. Kylie, we were just talking about. Yes, I play sports. I play basketball. It's big in Japan. It's rising in Japan as well. Yeah, and that's good at a lot of universities. They got a lot of sports. Even this week I might go and check a basketball game, so you might be able to see a live basketball game in Japan at university level, but it's not the NCAA, but it's still good. They got some good players. But I'm really happy. Got a lot of fresh faces that are hungry for English. And in Japan, if you get people that are hungry for something and you're teaching it, that's good. Sometimes students are forced to be there by their parents or job. That thing doesn't get good. So, ne. Hello. I'm a competitive hip-hop dancer. Oh, nice. Well, if I get near any hip-hop dancing, I'll put some video on that. You probably could check a few of my videos. I think in the short section, there might be some dancing. Usually Japanese dancing, but I didn't put up some stuff from yesterday. But yeah, there's some stuff in the shorts if people are there. I can't read your name in Japanese, but thank you. You gave a question. Yeah, so if you're in Japan, yeah, there's a lot of great things you can be doing here. And you can see the weather. We're still in the midst of summer. It's on and off, on and off. So today's a high of 28. So for us in Japan, that's a really nice feeling. We're often in the 30s the past 3 months. So this is kind of cool. This is what you would see in Japan. This is just a regular neighborhood, not in downtown central Tokyo, just like the outskirts, uptown or something. See some houses. This is regular houses. I think this is a rehab place. This is a rehab place. So if you got an injury, you can come here. This is new construction. This is construction is the #1 industry. I'm gonna go to sleep because it's okay. I have school tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Kylie. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you smash that subscribe button. Okay, this is walking through a Japanese neighborhood. This is new construction, and as I said, construction is the #1 industry in Japan. Can't see things being built, but in Japan they build things quite quickly. Next time we might take a more park route, but I think this is more of a scenic route. Have any of you been to Japan? I think somebody here in the chat is from Japan. So, yeah, if people have any questions about Japan, please ask. But I'm pretty happy. I got hungry students who want to learn. So this makes my job easier. And plus, I got repeat students who came last year. So it's amazing. Doesn't mean I'm the best teacher, but definitely I'm giving them something that they like. So I'm really happy. So it makes my job easier. I don't have to have a lot of questions, but students asking questions, that's a big thing I told my students. So there's a big thing between being humble in Japan and asking questions, and people get confused to have good manners versus being proactive. So I'm really happy. The course that I'm in is very proactive for students. Like, they must participate, they must want to be a part of it. So I had a new student ask me a question first day, so that's all good. That is all good. All right, let's look at this neighborhood. Oh, it's still green. It's really nice. Look at that sky. Oh, nice. It's a Japanese quiet neighborhood. All right. All right. We're getting close to main station, our main streets. You can see a lot of the houses and apartments, they don't really have a driveway. This house just got completed, but they don't have a, oh, sorry, they have a driveway, but just not any grass so much. It takes houses and buildings a little bit less to be constructed in time. So in a quick, short time, a lot of buildings and homes can be constructed. So it's quite nice. It's quite nice. We're almost at a main street. Sorry. This house has a lot of like trees and stuff, so it's quite nice. Quite nice. I really like this. Kids in Japan usually finish about 3 o'clock, so I'm not sure it's why some kids are still out like, but maybe they got some special events going on in their area. That's a famous 7-Eleven or Family Mart. So you can kind of see, they have a few other Family Mart, 7-Eleven. There's a giant park that's coming up here. I'm not going to go to it. I'm taking the bus. But there's a giant park up here. In central Japan, or in Tokyo, there's a whole bunch of parks. So it's really, really, really good. You can see some of the trees, and you can definitely see these trees are like 40, 50 years old maybe. What time do we got? Okay. All right. We're going to be ending for this one. Thank you everyone to join me, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. Take it easy.